Okay, so I hope the lighting and everything is fine. I am going to be leaving for work in like 15 minutes. So, hi. Um, the title for this one is Focus Your Energy of Change. Um, I think I might stick to that title. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what I'm going with. So, what do I mean by that? Okay, so I had an interesting conversation yesterday with a coworker of mine. And in some cases, where you work at a place, certain people are in transition, whether they're, doing something for an internship, they're gaining a new training towards their next cycle of career path and stuff like that. You know, myself personally, I'm going through a process in which I can advance myself into another area of living, another dynamic of living. Um, yeah. So what happened was that I was having a conversation with this coworker, and they said something to the tune of their their they would want me to do something because I mentioned something that I did for a past job I did one time, and they were surprised that I can do that, and they said I should do it at the Christmas party, which is like a year, basically, for almost a year from now. We're in March right now, so, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's like one of those side jobs. Well, I'll tell you, it was one time, like over 10 years ago, for a side job, I was a balloon entertainer. So that was interesting. So they wanted me to do balloons. And I told them, I said, I'm not even planning on being here come Christmas. So I am working really hard and doing what I can to not be here. So, one, no, I'm not even going to invest my energies to plan for that anticipation. So that's what I mean. And the thing about it is, I know for a fact they themselves are also transitioning. They actually want to transition very soon, sooner than later. Okay, it depends on their other things that they want to do. Um, but yeah, so in my head, I'm like, why are you planning towards a time, a form of putting your energies of expectations of anticipation of hope towards a dynamic which you don't even want to be in. You understand? And so it's like that energy of change that you should be more so focusing on your main agenda or your main plans of action should be focused, towards the facilitating, bringing those manifestations to light. Um, Now, I'm not disavowing responsibilities that could happen. So, for example, if there's like, let's just say, imagine there's a project that needs undertaking and it launches in Christmas time or in December time, and you have to do work towards it now. That's different. That's operating in a capacity whereby that's just what you have to do, but it's not your personal focus of change and energy. That's the current responsibility towards the corporation or the business or something like that. And if it's not a part of your main agenda and plan, you don't have to put your you don't have to intentionally put your energy of change towards that. Otherwise, you have a delay, I think, that happens in your energy, in your world, whereby you say you want to fly over to this new place and live. You say you want to be living in this particular area. You say you want to move to this new business or something like that. Yet you're also um, thinking, investing yourself into another agenda that's conflicting. It's conflicting energies. So why not put all your focus on what you really want to do, your practical agenda that's good for you, and if certain other things come about, if you happen to still be in the same situation, life happens. If you happen to be in the same situation, then you can, handle it accordingly and adjust your plans as you go. But don't take the focus off of that energy of change, where your anticipation is, your goal is, what you really want to do. Are you all following me? So I think a lot of times in life, as humans, we speak against ourselves. We act against ourselves. We speak against ourselves, and we are not always conscious of it. Yeah, you could say it in like a passing fancy, oh, I'll see you at the next Christmas party or something like that. You don't have to put that necessarily out there in the universe. It's almost like you're giving the universe conflicting energies. Okay, which is it? Do you want to go into this next avenue of life, or are you wanting to stay here? Like, where's your passions? Where are you looking? You know what I mean? So I think y'all get the point. I think I might see if I could put a short clip after this, just for fun, of my emotional states. I'm going to use a clip from Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Some of y'all may know that, some of y'all may not. But if I don't do it, that's because I wasn't able to. But if I do it, then you'll probably feel the visceral nature of how much I am working to make a change in my life. I am not focused on being here and around here and whatever it is like that to another year. What? No, in fact, I live in a hurricane belt currently. Almost every year I say I am not going to be here to experience and I do not want it. You understand? It's like, so I am not focused on that. My focus is on change and getting out, basically. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. First sip of the day, and need it. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Remember to please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/NabienFerguson. The link is in the description box below. I wish you all the best. Bye.
I will not be distracted from this anymore. I won't! It will take more than head games to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps: his pride!